Jerry here, little shop on the hill. Got a family member's generator over here. You can see it's the Elite Series Briggs & Stratton. It's been sitting for a while, you know, the typical sitting too long with a full tank of gas in it. Petcock was opened up, so the carburetor was full of bad gas. So, sitting out here, I decided I'd tear into it, just leaving it here on the trailer for now. I still got the shop tore apart there, with waiting to get a new floor put down, so I decided I'd leave it on the trailer and get busy on it out here. But right now I'm having to drain out all the old gas. Got one down. Not sure exactly which Briggs this is. I haven't looked at it completely yet, but I've done had the carburetor tore off of it and cleaned it out. I just stuck it back up on there for now. I'm going to have to make up another gasket for the base plate for the breather. That damn thing. That won't be too hard. I got some gasket material there. We'll make up another one and go from there. Well, I think now, you know, just typical stuff. The spark plug looked great in it, and I just check that out there. I get the good gas put in there. I think I'm going to put some mixed gas in it, because it's been sitting so long. I think it probably wouldn't hurt to run a little bit rich gas through there, you know, 2-cycle. Won't do a whole lot, but enough to get the valves oiled down good and whatnot. Be good to go after that, I believe. I don't see why it wouldn't go after that. Pretty nice generator, electric start and all that jazz. Really nice. I like it. Phew. Yeah, we'll just get a little bit of footage of it here. I don't know if she would care or not that we put this on YouTube. I'll go ahead and shoot some video. Listen at me. Been watching too much Logger Wade. He's rubbing off, you know, video. I'll try not to say video. We'll just do the videos, you know. Okay, so I want to take a minute here to thank everybody who's subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that. Hit them like buttons. It's really nice. It's kind of funny. I said a long time ago I'd never use YouTube, but now that I've gotten back into doing videos for Little Shop on the Hill, there's so much stuff that can be done with YouTube versus Facebook. As far as editing and all that stuff of videos, I use a YouTube Video Maker as my editing software. I'm cheap, it was free. Thought we'd start out there if nothing else, you know. But yeah, I do believe it's probably Logger Wade's fault that I'm getting into doing this again. If I was to give him a quick shout out, I even ordered one of his boggins. Thank you, Logger Wade. Pretty cool. Wearing a hat that came all the way from Indiana. Pretty cool. Pretty cold out here today. Heater in the shop here ain't working very well, but at least it's warmer than what it had been. Tomorrow night's supposed to get down to 15, I think it was. I think we're going to have to load up the old wood stove a little heavy tonight and tomorrow night. I don't think temperature is supposed to be too bad tonight. Somewhere in the low 20s, I think they said. Tis the season. Had a little bit of snow there yesterday. Kids were pretty excited, except for Brody. She's not into the snow deal like the rest of us are. Might have some shop stuff for sale here before too long, or might even just give it away just to get it out of my yard. I got a couple of metal cabinets and metal shelving, and a little old workbench that needs a new top put on it. So might just give that stuff away. If anybody wants it, stop by the house here and give me a shout. You can send me a text or call me, whatever. Catch me on Facebook. Leave a comment here on this video if you want to. Doesn't matter. Another subject here while we're talking about wheeling and dealing. I'm going to have to upgrade my trailer. The old side-by-side won't fit on it very well there. So I'm going to have to go up with a bigger trailer, so I might be either selling this one. I ain't figured out what I'm doing yet, but I'm going to try to either sell this one or trade it for another one, or use this one as a trade-in on another. Bridgeport Equipment up in Marietta's PJ trailer dealer, and that's what this one is PJ. And I've liked it quite well. Little woman got it for me here several years back to haul rod and mower on when I was taking care of the cemeteries. And it worked out quite well. But there's some sentimental attachment to it, you know, and I'm having a hard time deciding what to do there. I don't have the room here for two trailers. So I'm going to have to, bad as I hate to, I'm going to have to get rid of it so I can go bigger. I want to try to do at least a 14-foot or so tandem axle with the brakes and all that fancy hoopla. But I definitely want to stay with the PJ trailer. I like it quite well. Nice and heavy built, easy to pull. Runs a straight line right behind the truck. I like it. Got the GoPro out today. I'm using the tablet to control it with there because I'm using my phone to keep the XM Sirius XM radio going. So I'm having a lot of fun with these GoPros. Boy, they're really nice. I just got the Hero Plus. I think it's what, the Hero 3, one of the older ones. Just seen that they came out with the Hero 6. But hell, I can damn near go out and buy a new chainsaw for the price of one of them. Okay, maybe not a new one, but at least find some parts and accessories for a chainsaw anyway. Stop signs. What's the point? Turn you around here. Lived here for 14 years. And in all that time, there's probably been one or two people that stopped at that stop sign. I believe this one here is going to do it. Hey, yeah, that's Bri. That's Jacob. Say hi to YouTube, Jacob. don't think you heard me. In any case, we've had some near close calls here with wrecks and whatnot. People coming up the main road here and coming off the side road coming up to the Y. Right up yonder there a little ways towards the neighbors, they'll turn their heads and start looking down the road, see if there's anything coming. Well, they keep their head turned till they get clear around here. It's been kind of worrisome, you know, as a parent. I've had to do some strong discipline there with the kids about staying away from the roads, because those idiots keep their eyes off the road that whole distance right there, and it's just hard to tell what could happen, you know. Really upsetting. Got all that field dirt put in there thanks to Cousin Nick and West Virginia Department of Highways. Came in here and dumped, I think they were up to about 12 dump truck loads in there now. But we're shutting it down for the spring, till spring. I ain't gonna do any more filling in right now, but hopefully here before too long we'll have another shack built there to put the side by side in. Maybe do a split level type thing where we can hang deer in the other part of it. I'd really like to have, I'd like to have a good place to butcher out a deer. But, something to get inside, you know, to break the wind a little bit. It don't have to be nice and warm in there, obviously, but get in there, I'll be able to leave my deer hang overnight and all that stuff without worrying about the animals getting into it. I've been noticing lots more activity from coyote, and not the wily coyote kind, but neighbors been spotting them there quite a bit, and it's kind of rare still to me for this area. I've lived in pretty much the same county all my life. Well, yeah, all my life I've lived here in the same county, Wood County. And I've very seldom ever heard anything about a coyote. I've only witnessed seeing one bear. But all kinds of other wildlife going on. Plenty of mountain lions and, you know, bobcats and whatnot. But the coyotes are crossing the river, coming in from Ohio, and they're starting to get a little more and more. I'll show you guys my work light set up there on the back of this rascal. Those little bad mamma jammas right there are bright. I got a big one on the front of the thing too, so we can pretty well do anything we want to any time of day there, just about. The only thing I don't have for this outfit yet is a snowplow. Kind of missed my snowplow there, had for the old Rubicon there. Had a lot of fun going out and about here in the community and helping people get their driveways plowed and whatnot. It was a lot of fun. Boy, it was cold, but it was fun. Made up a set of tire chains for the four-wheeler. Check this out. See what I mean? Crazy. Ozzy's Boneyard, Sirius XM. Good channel. I highly recommend it. Alright folks, listen up here. You know, I'm sorry about the rambling on, but I'm going to skip forward through this just a little bit there. I just come to realize that I really suck at doing editing on videos, and I want to apologize for that. I'm just trying to get stuff figured out here, but maybe I'll get a good strong hold on it here before too long. Just got to keep going at it there and making more videos and whatnot. And turns out this series here I'm going to have to break up into probably about 4 parts. So if you be patient with me there, we'll get through the project. Alright, later yokes.
Got bird feeders out. Don't have any seed out for them yet though, but we're ready. I'll go ahead and pick up some tomorrow and get them filled. And it'll be time to get my other cameras set out. My trail cameras I put out there, just keep an eye on the birds and try to catch some cool pictures of them. I got some nice pictures there last winter. Nice blankets of snow on the ground and all through the trees, and the old red birds are hitting the bird feeders. That was really awesome. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Let's run back around here and see what's happening again. I hope I got you right there where you can see. My preview is not available on my tablet. I can't see where the damn camera's pointing, but I think I got it pretty close. But I can control all the other stuff. I can turn it off and on and start to stop, blah, blah, blah.
Alright, she's almost full on that one. And we're down to about a half tank now. All I did was just took the fuel line off the carburetor. Made me up a funneling contraption there to reach down to my jugs and open the drain cock there, or, you know, the on and off petcock there for the fuel tank. Just letting her trickle out. I got all day. I got all day. Kind of nice being out here anyway. I like being outside versus being inside. Except when it's cold. You know, when it's cold, you just can't. It's just aggravating shit, you know. Ooh. What we got there? Another thing that cracks me up about this intersection is this little section of it right out here, just past my mailbox. You got a car coming in and a car going out. They think they need 100 feet to pass each other. They always drop off over here in my gravel in my driveway. Or they fall off the other edge over there, which is quite funny because right over there on the lip of that blacktop is a pretty nice hole. I've seen a lot of people ruin their rims that way. Quite hilarious. If they knew how to drive or paid attention to what they was doing, they wouldn't have to do that. I seen 2 tractor and trailers, well, you know, log trucks, pass each other right there, and not one of them dropped off the edge of that road. There is plenty of room there, and these people in these little tiny cars can't get the idea of it. So here we are, we got about 4 gallons out of that so far. I'm sure it's probably got a larger tank than as many jugs as I got. So, got a big barrel sitting over there. Well, I guess we'll just have to swap them out, empty them out until we get her emptied. Only thing I know to do. I hate to leave that old gas around here though, you know, but what else can I do with it? I don't know. I know Advanced takes oil and hydraulic fluids and all that stuff, but I don't think they take old gasoline.